Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Joy. This is my May update on my Pandat Palette 2022. I'm working on this Revlon Color Stay Not Just Nudes, and this is the Romantic Nudes variant. As you can see, there are 10 eyeshadows in here, and I now have 8 pans showing. The objective of this project is for me just to hit pan on all of the eyeshadows, and I've now have 8 pans showing, so I just have these 2 eyeshadows left to work on. The latest pan I hit is this shade, the 10th shade, and the pan is quite huge actually. I was actually not surprised to hit pan on this one because in my previous update, I kind of felt that I'm almost there. I just need to use it 2 to 3 times. And I think I hit pan on this after using it twice from my last update. So these 2 eyeshadows are the eyeshadows I still have yet to hit pan on. This middle shade, this is a grayish shade. I'm gonna have difficulty because I just used that 4 times. And in total, I've now used that 8 times since I started the project. So this is quite soft actually. So if I work on that, if I focus on that, I think it would not take me as long as the others to get to hit pan on that one. But it's just not the shade I reach for. So that's the reason why I only got to use that 4 times, and it was an intentional usage. Now for this 4th shade, this one I've used this 13 times in May, and in total the number of uses is 29. And for this one, there's actually a dip already in there, a bit. So if I keep on working on this one, I know I will be able to hit pan on that one. So I've just been working on this for 5 months. There are still 7 more months before the year ends. So I guess I can hit pan on that one. And this one, I really need to think of a way how I'm going to use that so that I can also achieve the goal of hitting pan on that eyeshadow. For the other eyeshadows, let's just do a quick comparison from my previous update. This first shade, I used this 4 times but doesn't look much different from my previous update. This shade, I only use once, so there's also no difference. But for this second shade, I've used that 3 times, and there's a bit of difference from my previous update down here, right? You can see I've expanded the pan a bit. And then for this shade, this one I used once. And then for this 8 shade, which I've been using as an eyebrow, for my eyebrows previously, I've managed to use this 7 times, but I'm now focusing on an eyebrow pencil, so I'm not really reaching for this anymore. And then for this 9th shade, I've used that once. And then for this 10th shade, of course, which I've hit pan on this time, I've used that 6 times to get to that point, to have a huge pan. I mean, considering it's a shade I don't like to use. And then this one, there's also a difference. I've used this 6 times. So this one, I've expanded it. This one, I'm starting to enjoy working on this one. I'm using this together with a palette I'm working on in my Years of Usage eyeshadow project pan, the You Can Be Dreamland eyeshadow palette. So I'm working on this one together with that palette. And so far, I'm actually enjoying this shade. This shade also looks like the shade Passion. Yeah, let me show it to you. So we have here Passion, right? They are quite similar, these two. Yeah. I haven't hit my goal yet on the shade Passion, but once I hit my goal on that one, I'll be working on this more than the other one. Now, in my previous update, I mentioned that I'm going to bring in another eyeshadow palette, and the eyeshadow palette I decided to work on together with this one this year is the Smashbox Cover Shot Golden Hour eyeshadow palette. And this is what it looks like. Oops. I decided to work on this because this has small pans. So hitting pan on the eyeshadow is doable, I would say. It's much more doable than the other eyeshadows I have. And the shades here are the shades I would like to work on. So this might be easy to hit pan on, but not on this side. So we'll see. But that's what I remember. I enjoy this side, the shades here on this left side, then the eyeshadow shades here on the right side. The goal for this Smashbox Cover Shot eye palette would be just to hit pan on the eyeshadows, similar to this one. So that's my goal for this year. So now that's my update. I have two eyeshadow palettes that I'll be working on moving forward. The Revlon Color Stay Not-Just Nudes and this Smashbox Cover Shot Golden Hour eye palette. That's my update for the month of May. I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye!